Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jayo Giri Govardhan, Jayo Giri Govardhan, Jayo Giri Govardhan, Jayo Giri Govardhan. Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Jayo Jayo Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namah Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavati Paschatya Desatarine Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamaram Shri Guru Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sattvahitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitanscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Krupa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukhaṁ karoti vachalam parmalangayate girim yat kripatamaham vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Vishwaram Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Jaya Pataka Swaminiti Namine Namah. So apologies, there is no PowerPoint connection, or PowerPoint is not working, projector is not working. Today we will be discussing Giri Govardhan pastimes. Most of us know it has a prominent place if you go to Vraj. How many of you been to Vraj? Vrindavan Dham? Yeah. So even we don't go there also, from our childhood onwards we heard this Govardhan, who is spread to 18 miles in Vrindavan Dham. Vrindavan itself is small village, but itself within that small village itself whole 18 miles is Giri Govardhan only. So we will discuss so many beautiful pastimes that are related to Govardhanji, that are happened in the presence of Govardhanji. Very transcendental, very relishing pastimes. Before that, we'll go with the pranam mantra, because I cannot project, just listen and we repeat. नमस्ते गिरिराजाय
नमस्ते गिरिराजाय
गोवर्धननामिने
गोवर्धननामिने
अशेषक्लेशनाशाय
अशेषक्लेशनाशाय
परमानन्ददायिने
परमानन्ददायिने
नमस्ते गिरिराजाय
नमस्ते गिरिराजाय
गोवर्धननामिने
गोवर्धननामिने
अशेषक्लेशनाशाय
अशेषक्लेशनाशाय
परमानन्ददायिने.
परमानन्ददायिने.
So the meaning of this verse is, I offer my respectful obeisances unto the King of mountains, whose name is Govardhan. He destroys unlimited miseries and bestows the highest bliss. So Paramananda Dayine, he will not just Ananda, not just Sukha. It is Paramananda. Whatever Giriraj is going to bestow us Paramananda. So to that Paramananda giver, Giriraj, we are offering our respectful obeisances, who is also king of all the mountains. Any mountain you take, because all other mountains are related to the material world, but this Govardhanji is coming from the spiritual world. In the Goloka, in the spiritual world also, this Giriraj, Govardhanji is there. And there are, if you want to, how many of you want to go to Goloka? How many of you want to enter that spiritual world? So if we want to enter, there are 5 Dwarapalakas. We have to take shelter of any of these 5 personalities. Out of those 5, first one is, if you remember Vrasdam, what we will remember? Just now we sang Yamuna Tiravanachari, Yamuna Devi. So first Dwarapalaka is Yamuna Devi. Second one Dwarapalaka is Gopeshwar Mahadeva. Gopeshwar Mahadeva is Dham protector. Kshetrapalaka will be there. For if you see any Dham related to Vishnu, there will be a Kshetrapalaka as Mahadev, Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva wants to be the servant of Lord Vishnu, always protecting the Dham. So Gopeshwar Mahadeva is the another Dwarapalaka. And when you are saying Vrindavan, in the name itself, who is there? Vrinda Devi, Tulsi Maharani. She is the third Dwarapalaka, means protector, who will permit us to enter into the Dham. And fourth one is Govardhanji. So this Govardhanji is very, very merciful. If you take shelter of Govardhanji also, we can enter into the Vrindavan Dham. And fifth one is Guru Parampara. Because Guru Parampara, if you serve Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura, when he wrote Guru Astakam, Samsara Dava Nalalida Loka. Every day in ISKCON, if you go 4:30 Mangalarti, this song you will hear, Mangalarti song, Guru Astakam. When you hear the Guruvastakam summary, after hearing everything, that will be what it is there at the end? Falita. So if you hear that Falasruti of Guruvastakam, whoever regularly attends this Mangalarti, reciting Guruvastakam, taking shelter of Guru Parampara, every day in the morning, taking bath, they will go to Goloka. That means when we are taking the shelter of this Guru Parampara, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura, in the Falasruti, he mentioned that you will easily go back to Goloka. So these 5 are very important. Today we are celebrating Govardhanji pastimes. So we will see how we can take shelter of Giri Govardhan. Govardhan. What is the meaning of Govardhan? Go means there are multiple meanings for this go word. Who will take care of the cows? How Govardhanji will take care of cows? So whenever this Govardhanji, it is usually very tall. the peak of Govardhanji will disturb the clouds and make them cause showers. So when there are showers, what will happen? Automatically the grass will grow nicely. When the grass grow nicely, who will be the first happiest one? Cows. They will eat nicely. So when the cows are happy, what they will produce? Milk, abundant milk. And when the milk is produced, what we can? There will be unlimited milk products. And when there are unlimited milk products, you don't need to separately depend on any other. So a acre land is there. If a cow is there, a person can live happily throughout the life according to the scriptures. So that much potency is there, that much benefit we can get from the cows. So with all these products of cow, so many milk products, all the people will be happy. When the people are happy, Nanda Maharaj will be very happy. So like that, Govardhanji, on top of the Govardhan itself, there is unlimited grass, and all these cows in rush, they will go and eat and they will be nourished very nicely. So that's the reason Govardhan has the name who protects, who takes care of the cows. That is one meaning. Second one is who takes care of gopis. So all these gopis, they go and perform lot of pastimes. So Govardhanji will give lot of pleasure to the gopis with the pastimes. He is giving enough place to play, to do lot of activities with Krishna. And also Sakhas. And there is one pastime written by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, Danakeli pastime, which is very famous. Danakeli Kaumudi is his literature. In that he wrote about this pastime. This Danakeli pastime is because Govardhanji is 18 miles spreaded, right? All the gopis has to cross this Govardhanji if they want to sell their butter, milk, everything. So at that time, Krishna always hide and immediately he wants to take away all their butter and milk products. At that time, what he will do? He will come in the disguise form and he says that I am the servant of the king. You people are not paying the tax, and without paying the tax, you are getting lot of benefit through your selling of all these products. So he noticed and he is calling you all thieves because you are all not paying the tax. Today I am the in charge, you have to pay the tax. So these gopis are very innocent village girls. They used to be scared and they will be very obedient to Krishna in the disguised form. And later, somehow or other, the Yogamaya potency, he will be revealed that he is Krishna, not the servant of the king. So at that way, they will catch Krishna and they will punish Krishna. And there are so many beautiful pastimes are going on. This is very famous, Danakeli Kaumudi, written by Sri Raghunath Das Goswami. Like that, there will be lot of pleasure to the gopis. And Sakhas, Gopas, these Sakhas, when they come to, when the cows are gazing, these boys will protect the cows. They will be protected from the tigers or going here and there. So at that time, when the cows are eating nicely, very immersed, they will have lot of time to play in between with Krishna on this Govardhan hill itself. So there are so many pastimes. Again, they can play lot of games with Krishna. So it is a pleasure giver to the Gopas also, this Govardhan Giri. And also another meaning of go is senses. So whoever is eating or discussing these pastimes, their senses will not be agitated and senses will be so much joyful, so that they will not get attracted to any other materialistic thing and they will relish these pastimes only. And from the scriptures, it is mentioned that Giriraj is non-different from Krishna. For example, if you see Garga Samhita, how many of you know the Garga Muni? Who is he? Garga Muni is the Krishna. Krishna Raktavarnam Pitavarnam. So in this Dwapara Yuga, Krishna is a black boy. He is Supreme Lord. He came in the black color and his name is Krishna. Gargamuni only named Krishna. So he wrote a Samhita, Garga Samhita. In that he said that Giriraja Hare Rupam Shriman Govardhano Giri Tasya Darshana Matrena Naroyati Kritartakam. So he is Sakshat Hare Rupam. And also Vyasa Maharshi also said that Esha Govardhano Sakshat Krishna Eva. This Govardhana Sakshat Krishna only. Vyasa Maharshi Na Shamshayaha. No doubt about it. He said that he emphasized that there is no doubt he is Krishna himself. And also Krishna in Bhagavad Gita said that Shailosmi, I am this Shila, Govardhan Shila. And one more authoritative statement is in Chaitanya Charitamrita Anjalila, Prabhu kahe Shila Krishna Ravikra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this Govardhan Shila to Raghunath Das Goswami and he said that Prabhu kahe ye Shila Krishnera Vigraha. So this Shila is Krishna only, take care of this Shila nicely. So based on all these statements, we can conclude that Krishna and Giriraj are same. But when you see there are little bit contradictions. Rupa Goswami calls Giri Govardhan as Tata. He did not mention in his scriptures as Bhagavan. He called he is my grandfather. And Jiva Goswami says that one time Srimati Radharani called Giriraj as Haridasvarya. Haridasvarya means servant of Hari. Why? Because it is giving, it is acting as the servant, providing lot of grass, providing all the comforts for the pastimes between Radha Krishna. So when someone is serving, what we will call servant. So not only ordinary servant, Haridasa Varya means the greatest servant of Lord Hari. Radharani himself said, according to Jiva Goswami explanation. And if you see Srimad Bhagavatam and other scriptures, Uddhava is called as Haridas. Yudhishthir Maharaj is called as Haridas. Many Gopals are called as Haridas. But the speciality of Giri Govardhan is he is addressed as Giridas Varya. So he is the topmost servant of all. So how can we decide now? He is Supreme Lord or servant of the Supreme Lord? A servant of the Supreme Lord doesn't want to claim that I am the Supreme Lord. So, how we can worship Giriraj? Now we are worshipping Giriraj. Whether we should see him Krishna or servant of Krishna. So, for that Acharyas break that suspense and they gave a nice explanation. He is like Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya is Supreme Lord himself but came as the servant of the Supreme Lord. So, as sadhakas, as the practicing devotees, the safest approach is taking shelter. While taking shelter of Giri Govardhan, we will take shelter of Giri Govardhan as the servant of Krishna because Aradhananam Sarvesham Vishnur Aradhanam Param Tasnat Parataram Devi Tadyanam Samachanam. So, it is more beneficial, more glorious when we worship the servant of the Supreme Lord than worshipping the Supreme Lord directly. So, if we want to have fast, merciful benefit, we will address we will worship, we will take shelter as Giri Govardhan as servant of the Supreme Lord. And the one more speciality of Govardhan festival is, if you see, there is a special mercy in Govardhan festival. If you see Janmashtami in the calendar, what we will see? Oh, we have to fast till midnight. If you see Radhashtami, oh, we have to fast till afternoon. And if you see Gaura Purnima, we have to fast till moonrise. But if you see Govardhan festival, is there any fasting time? Nothing. Only feasting time. So, Giriraj is so merciful. That is proven here. Only feasting is needed. No fasting is required. And only fun. Only enjoyment with the pastimes, discussing the pastimes. So Giriraj is such a merciful. And according to the appearance of Giriraj, there are so many stories from various Puranas. From Bhavishya Purana, there is a story when Radha and Krishna are meditating together. There were 21 energies emanated from them out of their meditation. Out of the 21 energies, 10 energies became the 10 forests in Vraj. You all know Nidhivan, Badiravan, there are so many one, Vamsitat. There are 10 forests. And 10 energies are distributed as 10 villages. And 2 more are there. One energy is spreaded as Vrindavan Dham. And last energy became the heart of Radha Krishna, and combinedly they formed as Giriraj. So that is the, according to the Bhavishya Purana, that is the way Giriraj appeared. Okay, it happened in Gokula, in the spiritual world. This pastime, how Giri Govardhan appeared from the Radha Krishna's meditation. And there is another pastime from Garga Samhita. After Ras Leela happened, so Srimati Radharani asked Krishna to create a place where they can perform various pastimes. So a very pleasant place she wanted, where she can perform pastimes with Krishna without any obstacle or any breakage or anything. Then Krishna, out of his heart, he made a stone, a small stone appeared. And this stone started growing, and it became Setashringa Shikara, Setashringa hill. Means Setashringa means 100 peaks will be there. On this Govardhan, whatever Govardhan is little different than the original appeared Govardhan. Originally when it appeared, it has 100 peaks on the mountain itself. And when it is still growing, Krishna purposefully stopped. Enough for further pastimes. And if you see Govardhan, there are so many waterfalls, beautiful waterfalls. Because of Kali Yuga, because of our contaminated heart, we cannot see all of. If we see only rocks, we will see right now. But actually this Giri Govardhan Ji has so many waterfalls, so many ponds, so many small caves. These Gopals, they will play hide and seek. And there are so many gardens, fruit-laden trees, like that. It is very nice, very beautiful. And after Krishna created this, Srimati Radharani asked, okay, in near future, we are going to Bhuloka to perform some pastimes. So when I am going there, if you want me to come, I want these 3, Yamuna river, Giri Govardhan and Vrindavan. So if these 3 are only, if these 3 are there only, I will come. Then Krishna said, okay, fine. So Giri Govardhan appeared before starting of the Radha Krishna pastimes in Dwapar Yuga. In the Satya Yuga itself, Govardhanji appeared as the son of Dronachala hill. So humans will have human father, mountains will have mountains father. So like that, his father is Dronachal. When Dronachal appeared in the Satya Yuga, remember there is a sequence of events, Yuga to Yuga. In the Satya Yuga, he appeared as the son of Dronachal near the Himalayas. There is one Pulastya Muni. He is also one of the sons of Brahmaji. Pulastya Muni, he used to reside in Kasi. But in Kasi there is no mountain at all. So he went and asked Dronachal, can I get your son? I want to take your son to Kasi so that there will be a mountain in the Kasi also. This beautiful, nice mountain will be there. But Govardhanji doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to leave his father. But they are helpless because these sages are very great. If they deny their request, they will give curse. So Dronachal requested, you please somehow or other make up your mind and you have to go with him. Then Govardhanji is very smart. He put a condition, you have to carry me without putting me down. If any place, if you put me down, I will stay there only. I will not move even 1 inch from there. So when he was going via Vrindavan Dham to Kasi, he himself prayed to Krishna and he became so heavy, and he made Pulastya Muni has to go to the restroom, has to answer the nature calls. Then after he went and came back, he saw that Giri Govardhan is stabilized in that Vrindavan Dham. Then Pulastya Muni understood the intention of Giri Govardhan, because Pulastya Muni is a great sage. They don't need to answer, they don't have these humanly needs. They have to go to restroom, nothing. They can survive without water, they can survive without going all these necessities. So they can. Then understood that because of Giri Govardhan's intention only, he has to go. He has to keep him down. Then he got very angry and he tried to lift Govardhan. No, this is your trick. You are not supposed to do like this. Let me take you to Kasi. No, I put condition already. I want to stay here only. Then Pulastya Muni cursed Giri Govardhan to reduce his size in a mustard seed every day. This happened in the Satyuga. That's the reason from Satyuga to now Kali Yuga, there are millions of years happened. Millions of mustard seeds length is day by day decreasing. That's why we don't see 100 Shatashrunga mountain, we cannot see. We will see almost, even at the end of Kali Yuga also, we will see much reduction in the size of Giri Govardhan. So this is the pastime happened. And then there is another pastime happened in the Treta Yuga. After Satyuga happened, Pulastya Muni left Govardhanji in Vrindavan, he went. During this Ramasetu, when the bridge was being constructed by all the monkeys as a help for Lord Ram to go to Sri Lanka to get back Mother Sita, they were all throwing the big rocks in the ocean, right? So Hanumanji thought, why this much time? If at all, if I bring Govardhanji and put in the middle of the ocean, that itself is enough. They can easily form a bridge. Why this much prayas? So he went to Giri Govardhan and he lifted also. When he was about to bring Govardhanji to the ocean, Akashvani said that it's already built. No need of any other effort. Whoever, wherever anybody is there, come back to the ocean. Then what he has to do, he put down Giri Govardhan there. Then Giri Govardhan was feeling so separation, so much pain, because he was not being utilized in Lord Rama's service. You would have gone little early, little faster before the Asharirvani, before the Akashvani says something. I would have been utilized in Lord Rama's Seva, but I am so, unfortunate. I'm so, there is no meaning for this life. He was lamenting so much. But how we are, if some service is there, oh, I have to do I have to do? And this is the another glory of Giri Govardhan. That's the reason Haridas Varya. See, a best servant, when he is giving service, he will be happy while doing, after doing, and he will miss if there is no service. He will never feel burden of the service. He wants more service. That is the true identity of a servant, Haridas. Giri Govardhan always laments if he doesn't have service, and he always be pleasureful when he is doing service. So if we also wants to become Haridas Varya, following the footsteps of Giri Govardhan, we should always accept the service. We should perform the service joyfully, and we should relish the service. In that way, we will have the pleasure and we will give pleasure to Krishna, and we should lament if we don't have service. These are all the qualities of Giri Govardhan. We should also adopt these qualities. So then Hanumanji said that, see, even if I take you only for one day or one purpose only, your help is needed. But wait here, in Dwapar Yuga, Krishna will come and his lotus footprints are always upon you, and he will be always taking service from you, and in that way you will be very much joyful, and you can do best service, and you can give pleasure to Krishna also. So when Krishna give a promise, he may break it, but when his devotees give a promise, he will never break it. Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. That's why in the battlefield, Krishna asked Arjuna, you give promise that my devotees will never perish. Why? Because he may break his own promise. He said that I will not fight, I will not take weapon in the Kurukshetra war. But he took weapon, right? When he was rescuing Arjuna. So he may break his own promise, but he will never break his devotees' promise. So when Hanumanji promised Giri Govardhan, he came and performed pastimes on that Govardhan hill particularly. So these are all the beautiful pastimes happened. These are all the reasons. And in the Kali Yuga also there are so many pastimes. Even now we can see that are performed on the Giri Govardhan. And what are these pastimes? There are so many Goswamis, written so many exalted literatures sitting on the shore of Radhakund, which is which is in the edge of Giri Govardhan. And even now also, if you see, there are so many caves, small places on Giri Govardhan. You will see many Goswamis with lot of thousands of shilas, small Giriraj shilas. They used to worship and they dedicate their lives all the time on this Govardhan Leela, on Govardhan hill. So like that, all, if you see Raghunath Das Goswami, there is a Samadhi Mandir. Jiva Goswami, all our Goswamis spent lot of time around this Govardhan hill. And we will see the last section of these pastimes. We heard about the appearance of Govardhan, how it happened, what and all the sequences in various yugas. And coming to this particular pastime of Krishna performing Govardhan Leela, there are so many reasons. Any pastime Krishna played, there are multiple reasons. And one of the main, there are 4 or 5 multiple reasons behind this Govardhan Leela. First one is to protect the devotees. You all know this pastime, right? When all the Vrajvasis are trying to please Indra by performing Indra Puja for good rains. If good rains are there, they will have all the profit, right? So, but Krishna doesn't want to happen. So, Krishna diverted from Indra Puja to Govardhan Puja. Because Govardhan is the one giving a lot of grass, taking care of cows, taking care of the gopis, gopals, everyone, right? So, then Krishna doesn't want an Indra Puja, and he explained Karma Mimamsa philosophy. No need of worshipping anyone. According to the karma it will happen. According to their destiny it will happen. So like that he said. And better you worship Govardhan Puja. Then Indra got very angry and he set the Samvartaka cloud, lots of torrents of rain, cyclones, hurricanes, everything, all at a time. At that time, Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill and protected all the Vrajvasis, and he made Indra feel humility by punishing. This is the overall story of Giri Govardhan pastime, lifting of Govardhan hill pastime. But what are the internal reasons for this pastime to happen? There are multiple reasons. First one is default, to protect the devotees. And second one is Krishna has this beautiful nature to reciprocate with the devotees. Whatever desire we have, Krishna will fulfill the desire, understanding the desire. Any person who has connection, who has come in contact with Krishna, they will participate in 5 rasas. Any of the 5 rasas. What are those 5 rasas? Shanta rasa, Dasya rasa, Sakhya rasa, Vatsalya rasa, Madhurya rasa. These 5 rasas will be there. Definitely, all Vrajvasis, every person, every animal, every tree, everyone is one of these in these 5 rasas. So, Krishna wants to reciprocate with all the devotees, right? So when this Giri Govardhan pastime happened, all Vrajavasis of all the rasas together are in one place under the Giri Govardhan. So when Krishna is lifted the Govardhan hill for 7 days and 7 nights, he was constantly reciprocating with all the people in all the 5 rasas. For example, Vatsalya rasa, Yashodamai is thinking that Krishna, when he goes to herd the cows or calves, I'm missing those moments, and I'm always waiting when he will come back. So she doesn't want to miss even a moment of glance. So okay, fine, granted, Krishna reciprocated. So for 7 days, 7 nights, no interruption, she can see. And these gopis, every day, they tell their parents, I'm going to do Surya Puja, I want to go to Surya Puja. Then the parents are asking, why are you going to Surya Puja? Then they have said that I will get a nice husband, healthy husband, a very strong husband. But actually, when they go to Surya Bhagavan, what they will say is, see, my Krishna went morning to head these cows. If you finish off you are going very slowly. Whole 12 hours you are giving the sunlight. If the sunlight fades away, sun sets only, they will come back, right? So they can see. So they are praying to Surya Bhagavan, you finish off your business fast and let the moon come so that we can have Rasalila dance with Krishna. We can enjoy. We can have a wonderful time. So they were playing. They were praying to Surya Bhagavan in this way. And these Gopas, they are Sakhas in the Sakya Rasa, they are going to Chandra. They were praying, you are taking lot of night time. We don't have fun in the night time. You please finish off your business fast and let the sun come. We all can go to Govardhan and we can play wonderful games with Krishna. You go fast. So this is the business. So always Krishna is trying to satisfy both gopis and gopas. But in these 7 days and 7 nights, everyone is satisfied. Gopis are non-stoply, they are watching Krishna, and Gopas are also nicely, they are helping Krishna, they are serving Krishna, they are seeing Krishna. So this is so much. And Shantrasa, see these trees, these animals, all these Brahmanas, whoever are there, they were also there. They are also, how beautifully. Shantrasa means they don't participate in the pastime, but they will appreciate the pastimes of Krishna. So, how beautifully he is holding Govardhan. How beautiful. These days I am not seeing Krishna's beauty that much. Yeah, he is very beautiful. Always appreciating. So, he was letting them also glorify all the 7 days and 7 nights. So, Dasya Rasa, servants. There are so many servants of Krishna. So, they also wants to serve Krishna. They are also trying to hold with the sticks. Maybe Krishna hand will be painful. Let me also hold for some time. Otherwise, what's the use of being servant of Krishna? So they will also hold with the sticks and they are also trying to help. So he is accepting their service there also for 7 days and 7 nights. So this lifting of Govardhan hill is very relishing to Krishna also. That's the reason, even how much ever he troubled Vrajavasis, usually Krishna will not tolerate if anyone troubles his devotees. Whole reason of 18 crores of soldiers died in Mahabharata Kurukshetra war is only one reason: they insulted Mother Draupadi. So, if he cannot tolerate one devotee being insulted and he decided to have such a big war, Indra, he is troubling these pure devotees of himself, that too in the Vrajadham, for 7 days and 7 nights. How much he has to punish Indra? But he did not punish Indra to that extent. Why? Because he is giving lot of joy through this lifting of Govardhan hill pastime. So because of this opportunity, because everyone is happy, they are not feeling that their homes are washed away, their lands are washed away, They are not at all worrying about these insignificant things. Rather, they are so much immersed in the darshan of Lord Shri Krishna. They did not have thirst, they did not have hunger. Rather, when everything is faded, oh, do I have to go now? Do I have to leave these beautiful moments? So they were in lot of separation. So that is the second and third reasons to have reciprocation with all his pure devotees. And another reason of this pastime to happen is usually all these mountains have wings. They can fly wherever they want. When they were created, they were like birds. But Indra, it is not safe for the human beings because they are very huge. Wherever they want to land, if they land, what happened to the underneath? So he cut off those wings of the mountains, all the mountains including Govardhan. So they were all having lot of grudge upon Indra. He cut our freedom. They are not able to fly anywhere. So to pacify all these mountains, he lifted the Govardhan hill and later he punished Indra. If suppose two kids are there, they both are, one beat the other one, they will complain the mother, brother beat me. So if mother doesn't react for that, they will have more pain for ignoring their complaint, not for the beating. So in the same way, these mountains, they felt they are ignored. Krishna did not react. Krishna did not do anything for that. So when Indra was punished, all these mountains are also pacified. Okay, he did something to Indra. Oh, we are happy. Like that. So for like this, there are some confidential pastimes also. In Vrindavan, there are two teams. In the spiritual world also there will be competition. And there will be ragda. So there are two teams, Radharani team and Chandravali's team. So usually Krishna will play more with Radharani team only. He will play jokes, he will make them fun, he will fight with them. But sometimes to increase the rasa amongst the Radharani team, sometimes he goes to the Chandravali team also. So at that time, he has to cross this Govardhan hill to go to Chandravali's team. Then one day, when he was going like that, before this pastime happens, Giri Govardhan pastime happened, Krishna is going to Chandravali's team. Then Giriraj said that, you are going, if Radharani comes to know, you have to face the consequences. Then Krishna said that, please, don't tell. I don't see, but Radharani is so expert, she can trace out your footprints on me. So then you do something. Giriraj said that I cannot hide her devotion. Radharani's devotion is to that extent, nothing can be hidden from her. So I am helpless. Then Krishna is not knowing what to do. He has to erase all these footprints. And at the same time, he doesn't want to be caught. So when there are a lot of torrents of rain in this Govardhan hill pastime, all those Krishna's footprints were washed away so that he was safe from Radharani. Then Govardhanji was thinking he is very smart. So he was escaped. So these are all the beautiful pastimes happened behind this Leela. And anything, ever relishing, how many times we hear these pastimes. Giri Govardhanji especially is very merciful. Even now also, if we go and take shelter of Giriraj, he will bestow his mercy and he will allow us kindly. He will give us ticket. Just we need is, we have to go and humbly ask him, serve him. Our devotees made nice varieties to please Krishna to get the ticket to Goloka. So on this auspicious day, we will again recite his pranam mantra, and now you can deeply, intensely you can recite this pranam mantra, and we will end the session. Namaste Girirajaya.
Namaste Girirajaya.
Govardhana namine. Asesha klesha nasaya. Paramananda daine. Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Giri Govardhan ki. Hare Krishna. Are there any questions or comments? Please. I think everyone is in the Vrindavan Dham. Immersed in the pastimes of Giri Govardhan. Hare Krishna. Please. Because he is the absolute. Anything related to Krishna is same. So Krishna, I said how he appeared. He came out of his heart from the Grarga Samhita. When Radharani asked, I want a beautiful place, he produced a stone, small stone, and it became a huge Govardhan. So anything that is coming from Krishna is Krishna himself. So in that way he is Krishna only. This happened in Goloka. Later, when Srimati Radharani asked, if at all, if I have to go to Bhuloka, I want these three. Then Govardhanji appeared in the Bhuloka, in the Satyuga. That's the reason in the scriptures you can find in various yuga, pastimes also Govardhan is there. Not only in the Dwapara Yuga, he is there from Satyuga. Hare Krishna.
Not sure whether this statement is correct actually. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna told among the mountains I am Meru, right? Meru or Govardhan?
He said, I am the Meru only among the mountains, but he said, means in the power, in the strength or in the, like that, he said like that, but he is non-different. Silosmi means he is non-different from Krishna.
The follow-up question, Mataji, is Govardhan mountains going down mountains on a daily basis?
Yes, daily. Every day mustard seed size.
So mustard seed size is
going down.
So end of Kali Yuga,
Yeah, we will see very.